Today's how to build is on a Lego sports car from the Magic Picnic. This video is one in a series of 5 that I'm doing from the Magic Picnic, including this car, this space rover, this cool pirate raft, an awesome dragon, and then finally a robot that combines all 4 of those things into an awesome gigantic robot Zord thing. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks to see those 5 videos. Yeah! Before we jump into the building instructions, there are a couple things I wanted to talk about. You can use a link in the video description to jump ahead to the building instructions. So this how to build is a little bit different than most of my other how to builds because I did not design this model. Most of my how to builds are my own original creations, or MOC, my own creation, but this one is a NMOC, not my own creation. It was actually designed by David Pickett, who I collaborated on the Magic Picnic with, and so he based his car design on the car designs of the online internet person called Search Function. Strange name, but really cool car designs. There's a link in the description to Search Function's work, so you can see how their cars compare to this design, which is slightly different, but heavily inspired by it. So while I didn't design this car per se, David and I both collaboratively talked about what we wanted to have turn into a giant robot. We decided on a car for the town vehicle. Some of the early sketches we had of the robot showed the car being the head in various different looks for the car. And also a fun little Easter egg for our book, the Lego animation book. When I shot one of the photos for that book that showed the town picnic area where Matt and Anna start out, there was a red sports car there, but it was not this car because we hadn't finished designing it yet. Instead, it was Lego set 8402 sports car standing in, and it ended up in the final book because I never retook that photo with this car. So fun Easter egg, and if you noticed that on your own, good work. You get a point. Okay, to start out with the car, you're going to want a 4x8 plate plus a 1x4 plate. We're using black, but you can use whatever color you want for the under part of the car. It's not really super noticeable. Then we're going to take a 1x6 up here, a 2x3. So we're going to be working just on the forward half of the car for right now. Going to take a hinge brick like this. It doesn't have to be black. It'll be almost, I think, entirely hidden. That's going to go there on that 2x3 plate. Then some of these pieces that let you connect wheels. I guess it's called an axle. I really don't know a lot about cars, FYI. And those are going to go right there. And let's go ahead and add on some wheels, because it's fun to add on the wheels in the middle and not wait till the end. Ah! Too much fun, I guess. I broke everything. Okay. Wheel. Wheel. Done. And then this could be some tile. I'm just using grate plates because I thought that looked a little bit better, even though it's basically invisible. Along that. Take some of these wheel well pieces in red. Those go nicely over the 2 wheels. Boop-a-da-boop. In the center there, where we left kind of a weird hole, I'm going to take a 1x2 plate. Color really doesn't matter there. And a 1x2 to 1x4 bracket. Again, color I don't think will be noticeable, but we're just using black because it feels good to be consistent with your internal colors sometimes. And a 1x4 plate going forward. Alright, leave that there for a moment. And then this 2x4 plate goes forward there. Leave these 1x2s float in space for a while. Or not very long at all, because they will be rescued by this 2x4 into having a place to connect. Thanks, 2x4 in red plate. To finish off this first part of the car, take some 2x2 plates, dark gray, put those in that spot, and then take one of these pieces It's like a 4x4, but it's kind of slopey and kind of tiley. It's a car piece. I don't know the names of car pieces. Put it there. Da 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 da. You're ready to drive. Next, we're gonna build some little gray things in dark gray. 2x4, 1x4 plate underneath. On top of that, a bunch of little things. 1x2 tile, 1x2 cheese slope, 1x2 cheese grater slope, and a 1x2 plate, and a 1x2 tile with things that look like a car dashboard. We found this tile, but you could use something else that you like. This whole sub-assembly goes onto that hinge brick there, and it kind of fits in perfectly there, right at that angle. Other thing we're going to do is build some bumper. 1x6, 1x4 plate, 1x4 plate. These cute little arch bricks. 1x2 plate, 1x4 tile. That all fits onto that forward sticking 1x4 plate we had earlier. Nice front bumper. Again, you're ready to drive away now. Disclaimer, Brick 101 does not suggest you actually drive a half-built car. Finishing off the front part of the car, take a 1x2 upward slope in red, a 1x1 plate in red, then a 1x3 plate in red. One of these cool curvy downward slopes, talking about a 1x4 there, and a 1x1 plate. And then depending on which side you are, you're going to put this 1x1 plate with circle clip going either way. So you're going to build two of these that are mirrored, and then put cheese slopes here to kind of represent the rear view mirrors. So put one of those right on like that, and the other one right on like that. And the wheels should be able to spin relatively freely. Spin, spin, wheel, spin. Now for the passenger section of the car, take a 4x6 plate in black. Along the center of that, we're going to put a bunch of jumper plates. Jumper, 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 jumper. In the back, we'll do red 1x1 tile here and there. Take some 2x2 gray plates and put those offset on those jumpers. Those are going to be the seats. Then some of these double tall car doors in red. One on that side, one on this side. And up front, to a 1x2 gray plate, and then a gray steering wheel, and then a gray control stick for the the gear shifter. And all of that goes right here. So the car is starting to come together. Other thing you can add at this point is the windshield. We're using this old 3x6 perfect slant. Angular slant, that is, as opposed to curvy slant. Come on, windshield. Work with me. Click. It clicked. It worked. Car. Now to start building the back of the car, start with a 2x4 black plate and a 2x4 gray tile. Then more of these axle plates. Boopity boop. 1x4 red plate. Next level up, we'll take these wheel wells over here. We're gonna do a, whatchamacallit, one of these brackets, 1x2 to 1x4 on the back. For this part, we're gonna take some Erling bricks, color doesn't matter, and a 1x2 plate, color doesn't matter, and put it like so, which is an interesting thing to do. And you'll understand later, hopefully. 1x2 cheese slopes on the edge of the wheel wells pointing in. Oh, let's put some wheels on. Wheels! wheels, and then all of this connects right there. So almost like a full car. Who really needs a trunk to drive, huh? Okay, now we're going to build some back for this car, some more back. So start with 1x4 and 1x2 in red, some 1x2s in transparent red. Connect those with a 2x2 in red. Connect these with more 1x2 transparent red plates. Same thing on this side. Nice little piece built up there. Some 2x3 plates. Then a bunch of 1x2 curvy downward slopes. Curvy, curvy, curvy. And a 1x2 cheese slope on each of those, or single 1x1s if you don't have the 1x2. Take this 1x4 plate, goes right there. Oops, 1x4 tile, goes right there. And then light gray cheese slopes all along there. Got 1x1s, but of course 1x2 cheese slopes also acceptable. And then this whole piece goes right on there. Connects nicely. Quickly doing the rear bumper. Got a 1x4 plate in dark gray. Some of these little arch pieces. 1x2 plate in dark gray. 1x1 tiles. Doot 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 doot. And 1x2 printed tile with something that looks like a license plate. Got this rescue license plate, and that all goes on right there. Yeah, ready to go. Almost. Just need some seats. Okay, now let's build the seats. Start with some of these 1x2 plus half a circle plates in light gray. Some 1x1 red plates there. Connect those with some corner plates in red on each side. Connect these with a 1x2 in dark gray. And up here we'll do some dark gray 1x2 brackets. Here, take 1x2 panel on each side, and then do some jumper plates in light gray, 2x2 tile, and then center some 2x2 tiles on those jumper spots. Make nice seats. And just to finish it off, take some of these 1x2 handle things. Go like that, and then this whole thing fits onto those two studs we left out earlier above the 2x4 tile, and makes a nice kind of seat flow there. One thing I will say about this car is the wheels don't always spin super freely. It's actually good to like pull them down a little bit if you want it to roll back and forth really nicely. But actually having wheels that don't move a lot is actually nice for animation, so that you can move them without them going crazy. So now you can put some people in. Let's put Matt in the passenger side. And Anna in the driver's seat. Oh, be careful about that. You push too hard, you might break the car in half. So it is, you can have the minifigure hand down, but if it's pushing on the windshield, it can lead to problems. So basically the combination of her having big hair plus the arm going all the way down is what kept pushing the car apart. So she'll just have to have her arm out. But you can see Matt can have his arm perfectly there when he's leaning back. Her hair just kind of prevents that from working without breaking the car in half. But yeah, so that's a fun Lego sports car that we used in the Magic Picnic. Even though it doesn't drive there, it just kind of sits stationary and then flies into the air. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Brick 101, and check out all my other how to build videos.